Ready?
Yep.
You're on. This is
Biggest problem in the universe.
Hey, welcome to the biggest problem in the universe. The only show that ranks every problem in the universe from nuclear power to golden showers. Does that still work?
That's good enough.
I'm your host, Dick Masterson. Joining me as always is Vito Giswaldi.
Hi, Dick. How are you?
Great. You're not famous anymore, Vito.
I'm not.
How does it feel? Your 15-minute, your second 15 minutes is over.
Those 15 minutes are definitely gone.
Now you're a has-been. Now anytime you refer to that, people are going to go, oh, when will you let that go?
It really is just like, oh, man, that's like ancient history. I'm like, dude, it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
You're following me. Why are you involving yourself? It's funny.
I don't know. It's paying off in various ways still, though.
How so?
Well, we're going to go on some podcasts still. You still get a couple of those trickle-ins.
Oh, yeah.
Is my audio good? Yeah.
Yeah, your audio's good, I think.
And, yeah, I don't know. I talked to a guy, might have a project or something.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Does the project rhyme with rawsuit?
Well,
That's what everyone's asking.
That's been a discussion of sorts. But that one's going to be complicated. It's complicated, the legal aspect of everything that went down. I think your situation is less complicated.
Cut and dry?
Yeah, yours is pretty much, I got hit.
I got assaulted by a guy.
Yeah.
So what's the deal?
Mine is a man took away my right to wave a sign, and who's responsible?
Mine is like I got a hot
media slurs me. What are they allowed to say? Yeah.
It's the correction that was so bad.
The correction's really bad.
Okay, let's see. Who do you know who won last week?
I know it's not me. I can tell you that right now.
Shocking.
Shut up. That was a great problem.
Shockingly bad.
Yeah.
Problem. Nuclear phobia.
Well, congratulations.
Followed up close second, social malware.
Yeah.
People complained that was like a ripoff of other problems.
I think people need to understand this show is occasionally going to have problems that resemble other problems.
You know? Something about the format.
One of my problems, they were like, well, that's just social justice warriors from a previous show.
You
and I'm
idiot.
Like, a lot of problems fall under that heading. They really...
No, people want... there's a certain segment of this audience that just wants forest fires one week, tornadoes, pennies,
right.
And then nickels. They want nickels the following week.
Separate problem. You can't just say change, right?
No, they want every single...
when you try to do things, when you don't get into the minutia, you might occasionally have an umbrella problem that incorporates
umbrellas. They want that to be there.
They want umbrellas, stereos, everything.
LG says, "Oh yeah, nuclear phobia, social malware, then public urination laws in the negative."
I noticed
big time.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You used to have negative problems.
What are you talking about?
And they've slowly
fake news.
Dug their way out of the negative column. I'm the only one left with negative problems on the board.
You bring in dog shit. Like you want everybody pissing in public.
What's wrong?
Spinning around.
What if you really have to piss?
You should have thought of that.
You should have.
What are you, like a child?
Why don't you just let people pee in the bushes? Clearly, we're okay with it as a society. You just think if there's a law that allows it, it's going to be everything goes off the rails.
Goes. Yeah, that's the rule.
Stupid.
LG says, does Vito have no sense of smell? Smelling reeking piss in the heat already does exist in subways and streets, and it's grotesque. Got to agree with him there.
Look, I understand that the smell could be a problem, but we could have a deodorizer squad that we send around to popular urination areas. You know, just spray it down.
You think that's okay? So more tax dollars,
or just you could be like, just find a place that isn't like a corner of the subway. I don't think you should be able to pee. How about if you can't pee on buildings?
Okay,
what if that was the
so you can pee in dirt? So I could take like
dirt.
A Dixie cup full of dirt and put it in the middle of the street, and then you go piss on that.
Hey
and
man,
say,
there's always a loophole.
Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Kulu Mommies says, what is the pee is sterile meme? First Google search, the bottom line, despite the rumors, urine is not a sterile substance. It naturally contains bacteria that render it a non-sterile substance. I didn't know that. Well, I've been drinking my piss for years.
That's probably why you can use it as a fertilizer, because it does have some bacteria in it. But I think the point is that it's not like poo-poo.
Yeah, it's not poop.
Like poo-poo, he's got all sorts of problems.
Pee is not poop.
Pee is not poop.
Dan says, I'm too stupid to understand Dr. Kevin's problem, but he's a PBR man, so I trust him. I'm voting it up. Okay. Huadilia says, Dark Forest Hypothesis says every civilization that survives is smart enough to hide from others. Humanity, on the other hand, keeps shouting into the void that we are here.
I don't know, man. Do you think other civilizations, I think you would want to find other buddies out there.
I think every civilization has annoying people on the internet that talk about like what civilization should be doing. We as a civilization gotta be, we're here broadcasting. Like, what are you talking about, bud? You're on YouTube. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you going to rein in the fucking X-rays or whatever we're sending out into space?
They've really got a lot of ideas.
What do you live in a sci-fi book?
Well, what do you call it?
He's constructing a Dyson sphere in his head. Like, we're a Markov level 0 society. And what we need to do, bud, it's not happening.
If we would just put more gold in the ionosphere, it would attract Zamulites.
Yeah. Humanity, on the other hand. So a bunch of rock fuckers from another planet are going to come here to fuck the guys who want to fuck rocks on this planet. That's how aliens will go. Hey, we're aliens. What's up? Get out of here. I know exactly who you are. You are annoying guys on this earth, too. So fuck off. Go take all the alien guys here and fuck off to Mars.
Maybe
and
the
fuck
aliens
rocks
are just reading
together.
our message boards and all our annoying nerds, and they're like, let's just not go there. Let's not tell them we're here, because these people are awful.
They're awful. Adolf E. Newman says, after defending cuties, Vito fantasizes about becoming the next R. Kelly. What do you think about that?
R. Kelly's just a great artist. I don't see what the problem is.
Yeah, I mean, I still like Woody Allen movies.
Yeah.
So, what's the deal?
And, you know, some 14-year-olds probably want to get... No. Yeah. I was never big... I mean, he's fine. He's behind bars
Kelly.
now for what? Didn't they actually do the court case?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he got like 20
He's getting
years.
pissed on in prison right now.
Yeah. Having fun with
Bitter
it.
Brian says, great guest and great discussion. Might even rewatch this one, but I'm downvoting because Vito loves cancel culture. Well, that's too bad,
darn.
I guess. Okay. You ready for new problems?
I don't love cancel culture.
No one does.
No one does. But you have to define it reasonably, right?
Nope.
Oh, if a guy like rapes somebody, you can go, all right, we're going to take the Cosby Show off TV because
No, you can't do that.
This discussion?
That's hurting me.
It doesn't.
I do not deserve to be hurt
You can
because
still
Cosby
watch
raped
the
someone.
Cosby Show. Go buy the DVD.
So what if Leonardo da Vinci was a rapist? What if Alexander Graham Bell was a rapist? Everyone's getting telephones yanked out of their hands? No, it's got nothing to do. You send him to prison. You don't take away my stuff.
the
guy who invented the roof raped someone, so everybody's roof's gotta go.
No. Those are inventions, practical items. Okay, it's not. There are other black sitcoms you can watch,
Like Martin?
Yeah, like Martin. Like Family Matters.
Like Hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Hanging with Mr. Cooper. There's plenty of them. All right? It's not taking away all black sitcoms.
It's taking away my
just
stuff.
the one starring a racist or a rapist. You can go buy his DVD collection.
I have a DVD of Ghost Dad. So you're saying you're coming into my house and taking my Ghost Dad because Cosby raped somebody? Well, what's the difference?
We'll get into that some other time.
Okay.
I'm overwhelmed.
My problem is, I was going to bring this in last week. I'm glad I didn't. Gun control.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had gun control. Alec Baldwin wouldn't have shot that lady, and we couldn't make fun of him for the rest of his life, right?
What would have happened?
Yeah, just imagine if you couldn't go around playing shooty shoot with guns, doing whatever you want, being totally irresponsible, not looking at the gun when you get it. Oh, somebody paid me to say this was okay. I guess it's fine. Blah 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 blah.
Look,
Imagine that.
I'm a cowboy.
Check it out.
I'm a cowboy.
You're fired. Look, everybody. I bet he was doing a Trump impression while he's doing. Oh, you're fired. Oh shit.
And then
imagine
he shot two people is the weirdest part.
It's weird. You always shoot two people when you're playing around with guns.
He shot the first one. And he went, oh, that felt good. And then he did it a second time. He went, all right, that's probably as
gun
much as I can
control
get
would put
away
a stop to that. Right?
Would it?
Yeah, because you can't be playing around with guns for movies. That's a no.
Is this a joke problem?
No, gun control is very bad, I'm saying.
Gun control is bad.
We wouldn't have Kyle Rittenhouse Oh, the right wing would not have their child soldier to watch the court proceedings of that.
Are you arguing in favor of gun control?
No,
or
I
against
hate gun control.
All right, so you're being sarcastic.
I like these. No, I like these things. I like that's
You
happening.
Like that
I like
Alec
that it
Baldwin shot
happened.
some people because it gives us something to talk about.
Yes, because it's a small sacrifice for me, almost non-existent. But the payoff of the memes and making fun of Alec Baldwin and knocking him off his high horse that he could never talk about how dangerous guns are again, right?
Okay, wait. So are you arguing gun control is good because it lets you make jokes about the guys who don't like gun control?
Gun control is racist.
Okay.
That's what I'm arguing.
Okay,
Gun
it's
control
racist.
comes from the state slave codes that prohibited slaves from owning guns
Okay.
in the early days of this country. Did you know that? Reparations,
Don't hold up your
solidarity.
fist.
This is
Don't
for
hold
my
up a fist.
black brothers throughout time
Oh, God.
who deserve We actually, if we're talking reparations, black people should all be given more guns because of how many guns they were prohibited from owning back in the
2 guns for every black person in America.
Yes, 2 guns and whatever you want.
And a mule.
And well, I mean, I don't.
What? The mule?
That's what the guns are for. You figure it out.
Yeah.
Here you go.
You get a mule's worth of guns.
Yeah, mules-
is what we've decided.
Mule is for carrying the guns.
Right.
It's racist.
That would be a good
If
way of introducing it is we have a mule with a cart full of guns. We go, see, we made good on the promise.
Okay, I guess it is a good problem after all. What is gun control? I looked it up. It's fucked. Gun control is an umbrella term that refers to laws and ordinances that restrict how law-abiding citizens can buy, own, or use firearms. These vary at local and federal levels. You know how women always post those things with car keys in between their fingers?
Yeah.
Like they're going to stop a rapist, like Wolverine, pull these out?
Yes.
That's because of gun control. We got to give them some guns.
Just give them guns.
Yeah.
And then they don't have to buy these little, look, it's a keychain, but it's really, I can fight off a guy.
Mace.
Yeah.
Hey, get it. Hey, can you open the door to the house? Yeah, give me 5 minutes. I just got to find my keys in my. Oh, okay.
This keychain of mace and knives and fake self-defense weapons.
I'm not hard anymore. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Homicides, 20. Did you know this? 20,000 a year?
From guns?
Yeah. Suicides, 25,000 a year. So we wouldn't even, it would be much harder to kill yourself. Without
I don't understand why is that a good thing?
Well, if I want to kill myself,
you want to get it done quickly.
I don't want to have to build a Rube Goldberg machine to get the job done.
Right.
All right. I'm probably in a bad spot.
Yeah.
You know,
I imagine if you go to other countries where a guy tried to kill himself and he's left horribly crippled, he'd go, really wish we didn't have gun control.
I really wish I had a gun.
Could just to throw myself off that roller coaster and it ended horribly.
Since pandemic, suicides have been skyrocketing. I imagine.
So thankfully, guns have given these people a way to deal with their crippling debt. And,
otherwise they're going to have to pop too much fentanyl and go rough up some cops. And we all know what that leads to.
What is that?
They're going to pop too much fentanyl and go start problems with the police. And we all know what that leads to.
Leads to getting a statue in every park in America. Which ain't a bad trade-off. That's a pretty
did we watch
trade-off.
that on Legion of Skanks? That guy coming and bird pooping on the statue?
Yeah, he had a water bottle of paint, skateboards up to the George Floyd
What
statue.
an idiot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or cool, I don't know.
Well, I don't know, man. It seems unnecessary.
Which part?
What are you protesting exactly?
Well, the giant fuck you. The George Floyd statue to a lot of people stands for fuck white people. I don't know if you didn't know that.
Yeah, but
they're pretty vocal about
I don't
it.
think that's
fuck
what
white.
it, I don't think that's what it means.
They're very vocal about fuck white people. I don't know if you've heard that memo.
Some people say that.
Yeah, he's talking to those people.
I never heard George Floyd say that. Okay, so you're putting words in the man's mouth.
No. Well, you're putting paint in his mouth.
You're putting paint in his mouth.
Problem is, everybody's got to use the same phone lines. You know.
Okay.
If you call somebody on the phone, you say something. Somebody else has to call somebody has a totally different message. Uses the same phone line.
Yeah.
That's how religious iconography works.
Right.
There's all the same phone lines. Everybody's saying different stuff.
I saw a guy behind a rock, and then the next guy goes, you saw a guy come out from behind a rock and ascend into heaven after 3 days in the ground.
Yeah.
That's how religions get started.
I would like to drive around with a gun in my lap, in my car, fiddling guns
You should have a gun
around.
mounted on your car.
It would make exactly. You know why I can't do that?
Gun control.
Gun control.
Yeah.
So I have to do bullshit that I don't really want, like raise my car. Like that's pretty good, but it's not a giant machine gun on the front of the car.
You know, instead of honking at someone to get out of the way, you could just take a few shots over the bow.
I have to have a girlfriend. I have to be interested in cryptocurrency. I have to do all these things I don't want to do because of gun control. Here's some stats for you.
I feel like this has been a very emotional problem, but we're now introducing stats into
Background check. In recent years, the FBI processed an average of 8.6 million gun background checks annually. By last year, the Bureau processed 13 million. Wow. According to FBI data, the FBI, that's how many they got. The FBI never finished over 316,000 background checks in the first 9 months. And that doesn't, so it's doing nothing.
It's going so slowly.
It's doing nothing. They're just like, okay.
No,
yeah,
they're just
got
processing
it.
them so quickly that there's no way to.
Yeah, no way to catch anything.
Right.
It's just a huge waste of time, Vito.
It is very not.
Get you on a
what are you
list,
gonna do?
right?
Yeah.
Just get you on a list, and now that it's
What does the list do? Just you pay more taxes on
you're
it?
a terrorist
Yeah,
now.
well, now they know
now
you
that the
have one.
CDC is going after gun violence is a thing.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I heard you complaining about that.
Yeah, you know how like smart all the vaccine people are, right?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Now they're going to be like the same smart people are going to put their overwhelming intellect into gun violence. Can you?
I'm excited.
Are you
to see how
excited
this
for
pans
that?
out. Yeah, well, it's a public health crisis, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about guns? Are you pro gun?
Oh, yeah, I'm pro gun.
You're pro gun.
I think you could probably have some. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you do to stop all the school shootings. Maybe just educate
There's like
people
none.
more.
How many school shootings are there?
More than there used to be.
Do you know that?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Dude, I am pretty sure there are more school shootings than there were before. I would be willing to put $100 on that.
What are the odds, though? Like, there are probably more kids getting killed and like not wearing their seatbelt than there are school shootings.
I mean, sure, but not wearing your seatbelt's kind of like, all right, it's a choice.
more is it?
I mean,
do kids have choices? Like parents are
not
taking their kids to
necessarily.
McDonald's. More kids are getting crazy obesity problems than are
just
getting
saying
shot.
You could maybe try to the schools that have metal detectors. I'm like, I don't feel too bad about that. You
Yeah.
know? I think it goes a little far. You see the schools where they have to have see-through backpacks.
Yeah.
There was one school where you're not even allowed
That's a Dodger Stadium. You have to have see-through
see-through
backpacks.
bags. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
So inconvenient. I had to walk
Just have
all
a
the way
metal
back
detector. Why not?
because you can get a 3D ghost gun.
No one. That's not a thing. Like they have them, but like no.
I got a closet in this house. If you
Yeah.
open it, ghost guns will just
come
fall
falling
out like an avalanche.
That's what they believe.
All different.
Yeah. Oh, it's all my ghost guns. Oh, gee whiz.
And Alec Baldwin falls out too.
Yeah, I was
Blasting.
He's killing everybody. Somebody died on the Indiana Jones set.
The new one?
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin shot them?
Well, we're assuming. I mean, who else?
Who else could it be?
And they just had
Once
to.
you get the taste of blood.
They just had to stop filming the new Black Panther movie because the lady in charge of it got hurt on set.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure
Not
Baldwin might have had a hand in it.
Not the new Black Panther.
But yeah, no, it makes because if you give up all the guns, then the government has them. And I
Yeah.
don't trust the government, man.
No. It's
No.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
we can agree on that.
Oh,
Let's keep the
absolutely.
guns
Yeah.
flowing. Let's not stop. There's no health crisis. Let's
I
all
mean, I
agree
would-
on that.
yeah.
Fuck them kids. Right?
Well, yeah, fuck no,
Fuck them
hold
kids.
on. All the
There's
dead
been a school
kids?
shooting. Fuck that. Fuck them kids.
I don't know, man. Do you think people should be able to own like as many? Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they want like what to limit the number of guns you
want to
can
limit
have or
everything. They
something?
whittle it away. They whittle it down from unlimited magazines to 10 to 3. Pretty soon you could just have one bullet in there, and you got to have your bullets separate in the house. So if somebody comes over, you got to get your magnifying glass
yeah,
out
go
and put
find
it
it.
together. They want to have you have a micro stamp on the bullet that where it shoots. It fucking micro stamps it. Meanwhile, half the third of the country has guns. Meanwhile, Alec Baldwin's running around fucking playing shooty shoot.
He's out there just shooting everybody.
Go Kyle. That's what I'm saying.
I think
Kyle
the problem
Rittenhouse,
is when you-
guns.
yeah.
Guns.
When you have kids in the house, a lot of people aren't very careful about it. You know,
Good.
Like a lot of kids kill. No, because the kid finds a gun, and they're like, "Oh, I want to shoot it. It's fun." I think you just got to be better with your kids if you own a gun. You know.
What are you, like Mr. Mom now telling
toddlers. I'm always reading some news story, and it's like toddler shoots 5 in the house and then himself.
Because you hear about every one of those stories.
Yeah,
they put them in there to sell ads to white women. That's why it's a huge overblown problem.
Yeah.
It's synonymous with freedom of speech now with ghost guns. We got to stop doing it.
You want you want some regulation.
I think I should be able to build a nuclear bomb in my garage.
Well, I don't.
That's what I think. Who do you want having a bomb? The U.S. government, China, Israel, or me? Who out of these 4 groups do you think is going to be more responsible with their nuclear technology?
Honestly, not you, man.
Whoa, you think China's better with a nuke than me?
I don't know, man.
Who do you trust more?
We've managed to go a long period of time without nuking anybody. So
what's this we shit?
The United States. My country, 'tis of thee.
Who do you rank them? U.S., China, Israel, me. Who's the most? Who do you think would be your favorite to have a nuke and most responsible? Rank them.
I think the U.S. has got a pretty good track record.
No, we're the only ones who've murdered people with nuclear bombs. So we have the worst track record.
But that means we
have the Alec Baldwin track record for two. Two murders.
Yeah, but then
on purpose.
But then we saw what happened and we felt really bad about it. These other guys are going to be like, well,
no, we didn't. We've been celebrating it for 50 years. Every fucking muscle dummy in America is like, yeah, well, we nuked your ass. Like, what are you guys fucking talking about? Just murder. They just murdered people on purpose.
I'm worried that China and Israel are like, well, how come we never got to do one? You guys got to do 2.
Yeah,
it's unfair.
I don't feel like that.
No, you don't.
So
feel like
I'm at the top. No,
everyone give your nuclear weapons, nuclear weapons.
Yeah,
to the great Dick Masterson.
Okay, that's my problem.
That's a
what
good
do you
one.
think? Thanks.
No.
What's your problem?
What's my problem? I didn't come up with a name for it.
Oh, that's okay. We'll help you out.
I want to say, I'll figure it out.
Okay.
My problem is, Dick.
Yeah.
I recently purchased a Samsung device for myself.
Vibrator?
Yeah. One of those Samsung brand vibrators that are flying off the shelves. I got a little tablet, right?
Okay.
I open the box. You're all excited. Oh, my new thing. I can't wait to plug it in, charge it up, and use it.
Yeah.
What's not in the box? There's no charger. There's no charger, Dick.
Oh yeah.
My problem is feature removal. The mobile what do you call it? Regression. That our cell phones and our tablets and whatever else are losing features, and we're being told, "Oh no, this is good. This is progressive. This is a positive for you and the world." You don't need a charger for your thing because you already got one, right?
Don't you?
And you're like, yeah, you do, but that's being used for my other stuff.
What are you, fucking Oliver Twist of chargers?
I have multiple things charging up. And then you lose those things, and then also they make like ones that are a little better than the last one.
Yeah.
And they give you want a cord for it, right? Like a cord to plug it into the charger.
But I want it as short as possible.
They give you a 1-inch cord. You're like, what the hell? Who is this for? What does this accomplish? Like, yeah, so you can charge it in. I'm like, and not ever touch it.
Dangle it off the wall.
So it's like hanging off the wall, like flimsy.
You have to stoop over if you want to use it while it's charging.
This is nonsense. It used to be you got a cell phone, and they kind of understood. They're like,
you got a whole kit.
Dude, it was $1,000 fucking, or however much it cost, $800, whatever you're paying for it. They're like, oh, we're going to hook you up.
Yeah.
We're going to give you a nice state-of-the-art charger. You're going to get some headphones. Maybe get a little strap there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Headphones. We don't even, not only do you not get the headphones anymore, they don't even give you a fucking jack for the headphones. They're like, oh, you don't need that. You can just buy a $150 pair of fucking AirPods, you moron. You're like, no. I have a car. I have a 2007 Honda Element. It has an auxiliary port from which I can plug in my current phone.
Oh my God.
And play music throughout my car.
You don't take women out with an aux port in your car, do you?
What's wrong? No, man. Not everybody has a fucking new car. All right. I have a nice, reliable 2007 Workhorse, and I love that auxiliary port. And if I upgrade my phone, I'm not going to have it anymore. I'm going to have to buy like a whole fucking Bluetooth interface thing to plug in.
You can buy a Bluetooth to aux adapter. Just sits there, plugs in.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I just want to use the technology I have that works perfectly.
Right.
And there's really no meaningful reason to change it. Do you know why they got rid of the chargers? Or do you know why they claim they got rid of the chargers?
No.
The Samsung
Money.
Galaxy S21 series does not have earphones or a charger plug in the box because Samsung wants to minimize the impact our products have on the environment. So they're doing it for the Earth, Dick.
How am I still
They're
surprised
helping.
by this? How am I still surprised by these zingers?
It's because you, the consumer, you love the Earth so much, and we at Samsung,
We know that you wouldn't
deeply
want.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that. You would rather that the Earth not be polluted.
No, they didn't say that.
Yes, they did. More and more Galaxy users are making sustainable choices in their daily lives.
Oh,
to promote
sustainability.
better
Vote it up.
recycling habits.
Yeah.
To support our Galaxy community in this journey,
Wow.
we are transitioning to the removal of earphones and charger plugs, starting with the Galaxy S21. So they're supporting our journey, Dick. Isn't that great? The journey that we are all collectively
Journey
on
of
together.
not having a charger.
Samsung is
yes.
supporting my journey. Thank you so fucking much.
There's the fucking tablet that's got
Yeah.
batteries in it and everything, but the capacitor
Right.
and the plastic.
Yeah,
That you
we're
can recycle
polluting the Earth
instantly.
with like so much technological trash, but we really want to support your sustainability choices and your beautiful journey forward.
Fuck you.
And Samsung chargers are now available at new lower prices, so you can still give us money for one.
Oh.
If you're not on a sustainability journey, you can still purchase a charger. I mean, again, it's
I'm not. I'm trying not to be. I need a product that's hey buddy, you're off the wagon.
I want a
Come
cell
on.
phone that's this big. It has 10 headphone jacks.
It gives you even the
500
wrong charger.
batteries. Yeah.
We threw a charger in the box. We picked it up from Goodwill. I mean, if it fits, it's gonna be a fucking miracle. I wouldn't even plug it in.
Yeah,
it's just in there
throw
to
it in
show
a
you that we
trash
can.
pile, and then some kid in Indonesia can dig through and try to get the copper out of it. That's the kind of phone I want. I want a phone that is deliberately polluting the environment at every possible step.
Yeah,
See, that's the worst part is they try to convince you that this is what you wanted.
yeah.
That this is what you deserve. Not to mention, remember, cell phones used to be able to remove the battery, replace it.
Yeah.
No, you don't want that. No. When your battery dies off, we'll just slow your device down slowly, as Apple did,
Yeah.
without telling you.
Yeah.
And then you'll be forced to upgrade. Isn't that better? Isn't it great that we're taking the option away from you? How about the SD card slot? Oh, you don't want to
I don't care
upgrade your
about that
memory.
thing.
Why not?
Because you just plug it in once and then you never move it. You never
The
move
SD
it out.
card?
I think so.
Yeah, but if you need like more storage, now you're locked into whatever model of phone you get.
Well,
So if you get the low,
don't
like
know.
64 gigabyte, because it used to be you'd be like, oh, I'll just get the cheaper phone because I can just get a bigger SD card.
That's a sucker's game, though.
Regardless, I would like the option.
Then it's too much optimizing, man. I'm glad to not have to make these choices
Yeah.
that you want to make. SD cards, fucking format on your Android thing. Too
What
many
about the
options.
headphone jack? You don't miss the headphone
No,
jack?
I got AirPods Pro. I love
that shit.
AirPods
I
Pro. I
like-
love them.
I like being able to use the nice headphones I have that still have a little cord, keep me locked in, keep it tethered. I don't want to think falling out of my fucking ear.
Yeah.
Shouldn't I be able to make the choice as the consumer? If I don't
No.
want to adopt a new thing, do I really need to be bullied into it for the good of the environment?
Yeah, but you have a charger. I mean, they're not
I
wrong.
want a second charger. I always have more stuff that could be
You don't have
charged.
two chargers, honestly?
I have like two chargers, but I like lose one. Like I'll leave it in a hotel or something.
Oh,
And then that one replaces the ones you lose.
yeah.
Or you have like a shitty one and you want one of the nice like Samsung fast charging ones.
Yeah,
You
I
wanna buy another one.
upgraded all my chargers, only to find out that I got like the crummy one.
Yeah, the ones that don't like
So,
fast charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like a
And
bunch of those.
Now I got a fast charger, and I went through and wrote my name on all of them so people wouldn't steal them,
That's
even though I
right.
have power surges with other people's name written on them.
I was going to say, I think those things also burn out quicker, the fast
Oh.
charging chargers. And now they won't give you more of them because they're like, you're on a journey. You're on a journey and you don't need them. Fuck you.
Yeah, I could only
Enjoy
buy
the
one.
journey.
Apple only let me buy one on Amazon on the fast charging
Oh,
MagSafe
you
one.
couldn't buy more than one?
No, and I tried. It said we already sent one of your address. You don't get another one. I'm like, well then, so I got to pick between charging it in my sleep or charging it like while I'm
Dude, that's
walking
so
around.
fucking weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
worse than that.
That's really bizarre.
I can't even buy it if I want to? No. Actually, the chargers detect if you have two plugged in at your house, and they'll only shut down.
Security, and they come and they take all your ghost guns.
And your Ghost Dad DVDs.
And your Ghost Dad DVDs, which you shouldn't have because he's a rapist.
I would like a charger fairy, like a Santa Claus, to come around every year and just take all my old cables and chargers out of my house and replace them with the new ones.
Yeah, the new stuff.
Oh, Santa.
And if I'm handing you, again, I'm buying some stupid phone plan.
Santa Claus.
Of what? Like $80 a month, which I got to pay you across 2 years. How about I have the option? How about I have the option to go on the journey or not? How about I go to the store and they go, do you want a charger? You can get one, or you can help protect the earth. And I'll go, just give me the fucking charger.
Like a doll, put like a box, put your charger in here to protect the earth.
Yeah, and I'll go, no, I'm pretty sure 90% of people, if not all people, would go, no, I want the charger.
Everyone would do that.
Don't make the choice for me. Don't tell me. Again, this fucking language. More and more Galaxy users are making sustainable choices in their daily lives. No, I'm fucking not. I'm not.
And it's Apple people that are.
Yeah.
It's not the fucking Android nerds.
Those guys are stupid and they won't buy any of your shit.
Fine.
I came to you specifically because I can jailbreak this thing and put Super Nintendo ROMs on it. I don't want to sustain anything.
Okay. There we go. I was going to ask, why did you need this tablet? What are you all productive now? You're going to sit in your bath and write screenplays? No, it's video games.
I am being productive on it. I am.
Okay.
I used it I'll show you. I've been storyboarding my comic. It's going to be great.
Look, I got this tablet so I can be all productive. How to install ROMs on the tablet.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to do that as well.
You don't have to.
The point is, I mean, if you really nail it down, it's mostly the charger.
So no charger's not included. Battery's not included.
Charger's not included.
Charger's not included.
It's
okay.
bullshit.
All right.
Stop telling me how to be sustainable.
They're going to give you, in a couple years, you drive through McDonald's, they're just going to hand you your burger with no wrapper.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you're on a journey.
They're going to go, you're on a journey. No.
Here's all your food.
They'll have a guy
Open your mouth.
out,
We're going to spray it in your... Here's your nuggets. Yeah, well, here's the scoop.
Well, motherfucker.
COVID. Stay back.
For some reason, I wanted a chocolate milkshake. And I never get a chocolate milkshake. But I was like, I really want one.
Yeah.
I go to Burger King. And they give me the paper straw. And it's a miserable experience. Can you imagine sucking a milkshake through a paper straw? It feels terrible.
I hate paper straws.
It feels awful.
They need to find a middle ground between a straw lasting in a landfill for 5,000 years and a straw lasting in your mouth for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Make it.
It immediately starts
500
falling apart,
years.
and you have like this wet. It's like eating paper.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I hate it. Okay. Here's my problem. I did come up with a name for mine, unlike you.
You're smart.
It's called when you get an email that says your item has shipped.
Yeah.
And here's the tracking number. And then you click on the tracking number and it goes to the page and it says, we just printed the label. We don't have your item
Has
yet.
not been obtained by the carrier yet.
Yeah, the carrier doesn't have your item yet, but we printed the label. That's just as good, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Is. Yeah, it expresses intent.
No, it means that they printed a printer.
Yeah.
It doesn't even, my item might not even exist. What I wanted, the journey that I wanted to go on.
Yeah.
No, the journey starts with the item being handed off to a man.
Right.
Who brings it to me.
I think the journey starts when you print the label.
Well, no, because that's just me ordering. The label is printed by a computer. When I click order on the computer side, it prints the label. That's it. You don't need to email me and try to fake me out like my item is on the way because I just paid for it. I know that I paid for it now, and it's even worse because now I have to go check I add this to my list of bullshit that I have to do tomorrow. My 13 great feats now tomorrow that I have to do, like Heracles, of checking the goddamn tracking website. Well, maybe I'll just leave it open in a tab to remind me that I have to check it tomorrow. I got 10,000 tabs. I can't read what any of them.
Tracking information constantly.
Yes, I want to know. I want to know.
What are you ordering that you like need to know when it shows up?
Chargers.
Yeah, chargers.
Okay, don't fucking try to big league me like you're Mr. fucking cool passive guy, and his things just show up at my house.
Basically, when I order stuff, I'm like, yeah, it'll get here. I mean, maybe occasionally there's something I really want to get on, like something for the house. But.
You've given me anxiety by telling me that the label was made and that there's no product that's shipped with it, because now I don't know. Now, is it jammed?
Do you sell stuff on eBay ever?
No.
See, I sell stuff on eBay all the time. So that's why we're going to not make here.
Are you doing this to people?
Yeah, of course.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You're telling these people?
I printed out the label.
What are they?
It means
who cares about printing the label?
Send it at some point. Doesn't that give you, like, No,
that's like, oh, how did your date with that girl go last night? Did you score? Like, no, but I paid her a compliment.
I just think we live in this society where everybody expects everything to show up overnight because Amazon with the 2-day shipping. Why not just take a little time? Think about how great that thing is going to be.
Fine. Then don't send me an email saying, bam, good news. Your label has been printed. When the label will get stuck onto a box, if the thing ends up in the box, when it goes in, no idea. No, that could happen next week. That could happen a month from now. But just so you know, the printing of the label is taken. That's the most important part.
They're acknowledging, hey, we know it's still being worked on. We're still here.
We
didn't disappear.
They're trying to tease you. They're trying to get credit for nothing. Like a child with a drawing, but it's like an adult. Like an adult posting a drawing onto Twitter. Look at this fucking monstrous drawing. Have you seen adults post like drawings on Twitter and they're not even artists or anything?
Oh, you mean me?
Do you?
I posted a little doodle up there the other day.
What do you mean, why? Why would you do that?
Because I said I bought a new tablet and I got it because you can draw on it.
Oh, your inner artist is coming out?
I'm doing a little bit of, I'm not terrible. I'm doing a little bit of again, I'm putting the storyboards together for my actual artist because it's hard to visualize a comic to me without doing the panels myself. I guess it's funny because I said waiting was a huge problem for me, but waiting for packages, it might just be because I order so much garbage that it's not a novelty to me anymore, but I think everybody does that.
I'm fine with the waiting.
Yeah.
It's hey, check it out. I'm getting this email going, oh, man, this could be anywhere.
It's going to show up tomorrow.
This could be at the distributing center. This could be on the fucking mail truck right now heading to my house. Oh, man, it could be anywhere.
Yeah.
It could be going cross country from Kansas City to New Mexico.
In the air right now, or maybe it's coming by boat or submarine.
It's like the Indiana Jones music is playing in my head. Dun, 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 dun. It changes a little bit.
Watching the dotted line go across the map.
It's going through Taiwan. It's like... That changes a little bit, right?
One of these
doing short rounds music.
Should do that.
And then
that would be exciting is that when you go to Amazon, the little dot starts off and you're like, oh, where is it now? And is it da-da-da-da-da? Stop. It's in Des Moines. And you're like,
when they do the Indiana Jones DVD, they'll probably do that.
They should.
And then we'll say, I regretted it wasn't
for an Amazon. Yeah.
But when you load up the Indiana Jones movie, it's Indiana Jones sleep at home.
Yeah.
You think, well, he's bought his plane tickets. All right. Well, this is not, there's no excitement at all here. Excuse me.
You
don't need to put a shipping label has been printed.
They probably don't need to email you about it. You could check in the system.
We peeled the label off.
Yeah.
Email alert.
It'd be great if they send you an alert like, we just bought printer ink. We're going to print it. It's coming.
We put the label on. Haven't smoothed it out yet.
We put the paper in the printer.
With the tape on the package.
Here's a picture of me turning the printer on.
Get the fucking thing in the mail, would you? Don't tell me this. Don't bother me with this bullshit. This is a sacred thing. The alerting. It showed up in 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
You're running home every day. Where the fuck is my package? If only I wish that I knew where it was right now. Now it's...
Here's the thing, Dick, is that this is very useful for guys like me who sell things on eBay because people are very stupid. Most of them don't question it. So when they go, I need a tracking number, I need a tracking number, I need a tracking number, I go, here's your tracking number. And they go, all right, good. And all the tracking number says is, your label has been created. I'm like, I don't know why you're okay. I don't know why this makes you feel any better.
So it's stupid people, again, that have messed up a perfect system.
I guess they assume that. So I guess people are worried that their thing is not going to get sent. And the fact that you bought the shipping label for $5 or whatever it is like, oh, well, then he's definitely going to say, he's not going to just buy a label.
It's not an update.
Right.
It's nothing.
For these people, it's peace of mind.
I already knew.
Peace of mind for the customer.
I already knew that you'd have to put a label on it.
You were aware of that.
I was aware that. I mean, I had assumed you had already done it, actually. So you're behind.
It's like if they sent you an email like, we have the product you ordered. Oh, thanks. That's why I bought
What's
it.
worse, a no charger or getting all these updates that it
I'm
hasn't?
gonna argue no charger. I deserve the charger.
All right.
All right, I hear you. Did you have a
turn.
name for that one?
Yeah, it's when you get a email update.
I like that you don't try to truncate these at all. And when you get an email update for your shipping service,
I don't know. Is there like a premature ejaculation joke you can put in there?
Label.
Premature label updates.
Yeah.
Shipping label updates.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Premature shipping label update. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out in
something clever
post.
you could do with the label.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
What's your last problem?
My last problem, Dick, is it relates to another type of problem. Again, I have this beautiful 2007 Honda Element, which I love. Love that car.
Antifa's got their eyeballs.
Oh, they do.
On that
They got my
car.
license plate number. You know why? Because they want it. Because they know it's got excellent storage space.
Yeah.
I went to Vegas. I put a blow-up mattress in the back. I slept like a baby.
It was to say something else.
No, I wish. But here's the thing. Sometimes
A blow-up sex doll?
No,
You wish?
no.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
I have no idea. Here's the thing about older cars. Occasionally, you got to fix something on them, right?
Yeah.
Breaks down, you got a little problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes you try to troubleshoot it yourself. You're like, oh, well, maybe it's a little thing. Maybe it's a spark plug, whatever else,
Yeah, I know spark plugs. Sure.
Yeah.
Go to Cragen.
Yeah.
You got any spark plugs? No? Okay.
So what's great, though, is when you go online, you're like, hey, this is happening to my car. Does anybody have a thing?
Yeah.
Somebody, immediately, or if you know what it is, you go, oh, the engine, blah, 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 blah. These guys come in and they go, oh, yeah, you can fix that in 30 minutes with our fucking wrench. And you're like, no, the entire engine is on fire. Like, no, all you got to do is twist the piston counterclock. I could do it in 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Okay.
My problem is
you could do it.
The armchair mechanic.
Yeah.
The guys who, when you go, geez, every part of my car is broken. I'm going to take it to the shop and they're going to do it for $500. And they go, you fucking idiot. You can do that yourself. It's so easy. All you have to do is hoist the car up on a fucking chain, to take the engine, rebuild it from scratch. I could do that overnight with some super glue
No problem.
and some go-to. Just needs a little bit of elbow grease. And I'm like, okay, guys, I have enough money to just have the garage. Do you understand?
Whoa.
I'm not saying it's not some sort of burden, but the idea that I'm going to go in and for the sheer, manliness of the operation.
Well, if your time
my
is
entire radiator
worth nothing.
Yeah, if your time is worth nothing, yeah. And I'm like, no, I could go make money in the amount of time that would, I would be fixing the car.
I'm not.
So,
I'm going to play Nintendo ROMs on my tablet.
Settlers of Catan on Steam.
I could.
But the idea is, but these guys are it's this manly car. I'll admit it. I don't know anything about fixing cars. I really don't.
Yeah.
I've tried it a couple times.
You
I'll
didn't like
fix
it?
No, I've replaced the spark plugs and then it didn't fix my issue. I'm like, okay, well, that wasn't what was wrong.
Well, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Because those guys, if they're wrong, you don't get compensated for that.
No.
It's like, you could fix it in 6 minutes. Okay, what happens if that doesn't fix it?
Somebody's like, it's the spark plugs, dude. It's the spark plugs. I'm like, okay, so I replaced all the spark plugs. I'm like, I didn't.
Probably fucked it up.
I didn't fuck. No, well, yeah, they'll go, you fucked it up. I'm like, no, I didn't fuck it up. You dropped them in the fucking socket. It was something else entirely.
Socket. Fancy guy.
Oh, whatever the
Call
fuck.
them
I don't know.
holes.
See, that's the thing, though. Right now, there's going to be people who are listening to this, and I hate it because they're like car guys and go, oh, this guy doesn't fucking know anything. Yeah, I don't know anything about cars. And it's not important for me to know that. They think it's you're not a man unless you can fix a fucking motor vehicle. I have devoted hours.
Is this still a thing?
Yes.
Those guys aren't all dead?
No, I wish they were.
Wow.
Okay, because there's guys who just oh man, you can't even fucking. You take it to the fucking place to get an oil change? Yeah, they do it in an hour for 20 minutes.
I have an extended warranty on my car, so I take it to the dealership,
and they just do an oil change for you. They're like, yeah, wouldn't you rather get down? You got to go to the store, buy the right oil, get underneath, and you're like, yeah, I could do it. But it's just easier to not and just pay a guy to fucking do it. And again, I've invested my time into building certain skills from which I earn a living. And at no point did I go, well, I need to devote hundreds of hours to knowing how to fix my car. I can just pay a guy to do it for me.
So if that guy was having trouble like catching Mewtwo,
right,
or Snorlax,
or editing a skillfully produced YouTube video,
right,
coming up with some classic jokes that
you wouldn't say
America laughing.
You wouldn't say like, "Oh, it's easy, idiot."
It's easy.
Just do a
make a
star
sign
wipe
and you go to a fucking protest and you come up with a clever riff on current events.
Yeah, that encapsulates everything that's wrong, ironically, and that cannot be assailed.
Yeah,
without stumbling.
I think most professions, you understand that not everybody has your skill.
Yeah.
Like as a graphic designer, I don't tell people, "Oh, we'll just make a fucking poster from scratch and blah blah blah," and just put it in Photoshop and use the liquify tool. And I go, "No, I understand you need time to figure that out and understand it." Yeah. But mechanics seem to believe that anybody who can't fucking like rebuild.
I don't think it's mechanics.
Scratch.
I think it's guys.
It's just guys.
It's not. Yeah. I don't think mechanics are out there trying to work for free.
No. Yeah, it's guys who have like built something or like fixed their car, and they're like, yeah. Now I'm a fucking expert. I know fucking everything. And then they give you advice again, which is wrong. Replace the spark plugs. Well, that didn't fucking work, and I took it to the place, and they said,
it cost me $50 actually.
Now you cost me extra money fixing a part that was fine. Because I told you what was wrong. You like came over to my house. You looked at it. Yeah, dude, that's spark plugs. I know because my brother had a car and this thing happened. And you're like, fuck you. You don't fucking know. I had one roommate once who was like a legitimate mechanic, and he was great.
Okay,
because he understood. You're right. It is real mechanics. I go, yeah, it's a complicated thing. I could fix it for you. I'm not going to tell you to fix it without any skills or understanding of how.
You have to bring it into my business.
Yeah, he's like, bring it to me and you can pay me American money and I will fix it because it
could be we have to go through.
It's not your job. You have a completely separate set of skills and I have a completely different set of skills, and that's fine, and I don't judge you because I consider my skills more manly or worldly relevant. Like, oh, what are you going to do in the apocalypse? You going to do graphic design in the apocalypse?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm going to design cool signs for the fucking pig warlords so people know, where to deposit their skulls.
That guy looks cool. I'm going to kill for that guy.
We watched fucking Thunderdome. They had awesome fucking neon signs and shit that said live in the Thunderdome.
All the people who looked lame got killed.
Yeah, I'm going to be designing
graphic design's very important.
Costumes with spikes and tires and shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody's got a position in society. But the armchair mechanics, and these guys aren't mechanics. They really aren't. No. Yeah, I fixed a million of these, and you find out they fixed their cousin's go-kart one time. Now they think they know fucking everything about cars.
I almost did this recently. Somebody said, Raven, that girl that did Virgin Fest, that her car wouldn't start, or her batteries, anything, like, what could it be? And I was like, well, it might be the alternator. And somebody said, your battery terminals might not be screwed in. Check. Yeah. And an hour later, she goes, oh, yeah, they weren't screwed on.
Oh, she just had them sitting on the battery, not, like, tightened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you think that opening the engine is dumb, but there it was, plain as they're all wiggling around and stuff.
Two women, that's different because they're just gonna like
that's different.
You're like, no, you have to turn the key.
You have to turn the key
into the ignition.
Did you have the right key?
Yeah.
Oh,
you tried to use your house key. You have a different.
Try to use the key of C
for the car.
Yeah,
that's different. It's the male on male
violence.
Yeah, basically, this is male on male violence. The shaming. The shaming of why wouldn't you just fix it yourself?
Bro, put some money up.
I could have fixed it.
Put some money up. You could have fixed it. I'll put $500 down right now. Yeah. I'll double. If you fix it, I will fucking double it.
I'll double it up.
Fucking double it because I'm going to pay that anyway. Probably more.
Right.
But if you don't, if you're wrong, if it wasn't spark plugs, I'm keeping that money.
I'll take some occasional advice.
Send me a dick pic. If it doesn't work, I'm posting the dick pic.
Yeah. Well, that's a reasonable offer, I think.
I think so too.
Okay. Armchair mechanic.
Armchair mechanics. Yeah. I feel like we could rank every armchair.
I do think we could because there's other armchair guys out there.
The armchair lawyering going around with the Kyle,
a lot of that.
The exciting Kyle. Ooh, titillating.
It's that exciting because it's so boring. It's the most boring.
Watched.
No. The case is boring because it's like you chased a guy across a parking lot and he shot you after you yelled you were going to kill him.
Yeah, but he went across state lines.
He went across state lines.
Did you know that?
Oh, I forgot. If someone goes across state lines, you can do whatever the fuck you
Anything
want.
you want.
Every time I drive over the border to another state, immediately people start trying to beat the shit out of me, and I go, well,
This is out of my jurisdiction.
What can I do? It's not my state. I went over the line. State lines should be a fucking problem. This is ridiculous. And the worst part is that, like, I'm on the left, so I'm fighting with all the other good leftists who are like, well, you're racist or something, or it's white privilege, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, it's an open, we can't. It was like when that, remember when that black girl got shot by a cop and immediately was like justice for what's her name?
Kenosha Williams?
Yeah, Kenosha. And then the video comes out and she literally has her arm up.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Shit out of somebody. And you're like, guys, this is why no one likes us. Because they look at the video and they go, well, I mean, I hate to say it. I feel bad for this young girl, but
I mean, you don't
if
have
you're in front of a cop violently stabbing someone, you might feel compelled to take a shot. It's the same with this Rittenhouse shit. If you got chased down by a mentally ill madman who's throwing a plastic bag of gasoline at you and grabbing for your gun,
wow.
I mean, you might turn around and pop a couple shots off. Is that crazy?
Is it true that his lawyer used the N-word defense?
Yeah. His lawyer
started off the trial dropping N-bombs?
Hey, man, it's working. I think the N-word defense works.
I think
That's
the lawyers,
why it's a problem.
I think the lawyers had a deal like trading spaces before the trial where they said, I'm going to work for you guys.
Your job.
And you do my job. And let's see if we can.
Yeah, this will be fun.
I'll bet you $1. I'll bet the defense guy was like, I'll bet you $1 I can get him life in prison.
Yeah.
And the prosecution says, I'll bet you $1 that I can get him off.
I'll double it up. Did you see that the prosecution's own witnesses are like, oh, yeah, he said he was going to kill Kyle.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why did you bring him up?
He must not care.
The guy goes, yeah, he was trying to grab his gun. I'm like, these are your witnesses. These are the witnesses for the prosecution.
They have to know. Like, well, I mean, come on. He's not. He's probably like, well, I mean, legally,
the prosecutor knows he's
legally he's fine, but I have to do this, or else it'll be a big riot.
It's a show trial for all the dumbasses out there screaming state lines.
Yeah,
it's just so all of them, which it won't matter though, because they're gonna go, well, he needs to have a trial. He needs to have a trial. I'm like, if we do the trial and he doesn't get any jail time, you're gonna be just as mad as you were before. You're just gonna be complaining about something different.
Guns.
Yeah.
So let's keep all the guns out there. I want a Kyle Rittenhouse every week.
I want that kid to have his own line of everything. I want a Kyle Rittenhouse.
I want an 18-year-old on every corner, ready to fucking lay down pedophiles all around. You smiling crooked over there? Blah 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 blah.
The second this
fucking sniffing that girl, blah 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 blah.
That kid should start his own company. Like, what was that smiling kid? The Covington kid.
Yeah.
That kid should have Smilin' Joe's fucking coffee and cigarettes. And it's just him grinning, just, the grin scene around the world. Now
like Newman's own salsa.
Yeah, exactly.
Except Covington salsa.
Covington coffee. Covington lemonade. Old-timey. If a Native American man starts beating his drum in your face, just take a nice sip of that.
You and him have something in common.
Lemonade. We do. You
both had
slandered.
You both had percussion instruments shoved in your face.
It really is a surprisingly similar situation. Except he came out of that situation with hundreds of millions of dollars.
Because he sued.
And I got a few appearances on a podcast.
Because he sued.
Yeah, but his case... I don't even know if I should comment on it. But the thing is, like... his thing was... It went on for longer, Than
yours?
Yeah, it was, like, more widespread. And more... like, he was actually getting condemned. And part of the problem with mine is that people are like...
You're awesome.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the people on the right. All your guys on the left are like, why are you going on these racist shows?
That's from my friends, of course. Friends. I used to respect you, but then you never fucking respected me.
They all talk like grouchy Smurf.
Yeah.
I used to respect you, Vito. Why are you going on Tucker Carlson?
Why did you? I saw you on Tucker Carlson.
I hate Fox News.
Yeah, it's... And I'm like, you guys have never done fucking anything for me. You're only coming out to be assholes now because I'm like finally having a little bit of fun. I'm
on the right, it's fun.
I know the right is fun. That's the problem with the left. We're not fun at all. And I keep trying to explain that to these people. I'm like, listen, we have to disown these psychopaths. Because there's a lot of guys on the left who are like, yeah, I don't know. I think Dave Chappelle should be allowed to make jokes.
Yeah.
But they get beaten into the corner by all these, well, then you're not allowed to work at I'm going to tell everyone at your job.
Look, you guys unlocked all the fun. All right.
Yeah.
All the drugs, all the gay stuff, women being whores. The left spent 20 years unlocking the fun stuff, right?
Yeah.
And then
started stuffing it back in.
Yeah, so now the right's trying to unlock some fun stuff like saying racist jokes, saying jokes,
Yeah.
jokes
in general.
smiling in a non-smiling area. What else are they? What else is the right trying to? Just having opinions,
yeah,
like having opinions,
having a discussion about
discussions.
Yeah.
People like that stuff.
I don't know about this situation. What bathroom should transgender people use? Well,
call me sir, goddammit!
Misgendered me in an entire generation. Okay, all right. Yeah, we're fucked. You guys run whoever you want in 2020.
Doesn't matter. They all just give money to corporations either way.
It doesn't
anyway.
matter who wins at this point.
Okay, so what are our problems?
Our problem.
Gun control.
Gun control.
I think that's going to be a big one, although I don't know if I gave everyone's favorite reason for a gun control.
You took a whole unique spin on it.
They prevent so many crimes. Imagine how annoying everyone would be if there was no guns.
Yeah.
Right? Imagine how up your ass, because every cop will tell you they're afraid of getting shot when they pull someone over.
Right.
So imagine how much worse they would be if they're not afraid of getting shot.
Yeah, they'd be complete assholes.
Yeah. Everyone.
Everybody.
How much does everyone who fucks with your life talk about guns?
Well, that's been a big part of the Rittenhouse thing is people are like, well, are you allowed to just show up and, have a gun and if someone fucks with you, you can shoot them? I'm like,
idiot.
Yes. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Well, that doesn't seem fair.
Fair? Stop fucking with people.
Why did you need to punch him? You didn't need
Why did you need to pull a gun out on him?
Everybody's really living in this weird idea. Well, if sometimes somebody says something you don't like and you have to violently assault them. They shouldn't be able to fight back. That's not right.
He should have rolled a saving throw is what I would have done.
Mm-hmm.
And if you fail it,
he should have handed his gun to this gentleman and they could have had a discussion. You don't let us have discussions. So we couldn't have even done that.
Crazy.
Charges are not included, Dick.
Charges not included. Gun control. The preemptive shipping notifications. Shipping
alerts.
Label print alerts.
Yeah.
The label has been printed. And
Armchair Mechanics.
Armchair Mechanics. Okay, everybody. Go to biggestproblem.show to vote. Patreon.com/biggestproblem.
And I'll mention an exciting thing about the Patreon is that we will be doing a bonus episode, and we take problems straight from you, the Patreonies.
Yep.
Patreonies, and we're going to be using your problems to put a bonus episode together. You can check that out at patreon.com/biggestproblem.
And we're going to do that right now.
Yes, we are.
We're going to shut off the public stream, but we're going to record an episode with your problems right now. Should we do some voicemails?
Yeah.
Let's do some voicemails.
Hey, Dick and Vito. Problem this week is extended deadlines. They extend the deadline a day after you would have had to start it in order to be fully vaccinated at the end, other than the Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, vaccines?
Is that a mandate thing?
Oh.
I'll tell you, I just lost one of my patrons because he's saying, what's up?
That was it, I said? For that.
Yeah, that was not much of a problem there.
Oh.
One of my big time patrons is like, my job might have mandates. I got to pull my supports. So starting to rethink my whole thing on vaccines.
Oh,
now.
what? Because he was angry that you supported them?
No. Just because he's like, I got to make sure my money's all set. I might lose my
selfish.
job.
You have concerns too about vaccines. He shouldn't. This is the worst time. The worst time is to pull your support when you need the money. That's the time when we need it the most.
I think he's like, I don't know if he works at Amazon. I'm like, dude, Amazon's never going to do a mandate. They make too much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
They would not fuck with their workforce at all. Unless Biden makes a law, which I don't think he can.
But OSHA can. That's a problem with all this bureaucratic shit. They can push it through any which way because there's all kinds of organizations that exist outside the law.
Amazon too big though, and they could just go, fuck you, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, they could shut off the CIA's computer.
Yeah.
If they wanted to. And just be like, you know what?
All right, we're going to shut down all.
We're shutting down.
Shut down all. Yeah, if Amazon went on strike, like the whole world would shut down, huh?
Yeah.
They're kind of responsible for, well, that's good.
Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Here's a familiar voice.
This is your boy, the Macho Weatherman, and this is how I talk.
Wow.
Now I'm coming in like a cold snap to pick a bone with you, baby boy, Master Shooter.
Wow.
here.
Oh, man.
And I'm bringing in brand risk as the biggest problem in the universe. Like Band-Aids or Kleenex tissue paper and Post-it notes. Your coward move of bringing in Macho Weathermen is
Oh, he's
the brand strength of
the
me.
Macho Weatherman.
He's a
Macho
Macho Weatherman.
mastermind of the ring. My whole SEO game is topsy-turvy, with all searches of the Macho Weatherman going to your gaudy monstrosity of a website. So I put it out there to the Weather Tracker fans of mine in the BPITU universe to vote down Macho Weathermen.
So he's saying that.
Lord Masterson has to take it down in shame. I've raised the sting of my low-pressure pulverizer. That's right, smallmouth.
Low-pressure pulverizer. Finally a weather joke.
Yeah.
And the only way to prepare is to go fuck yourself.
So his problem is that by putting Macho Weatherman on the biggest problem site, that it is driving SEO away from his own
brand.
Macho Man theatrics.
Yeah. I think Macho Man is the Elvis of our generation.
Everyone
With
trying to do an impersonation.
Yeah. And I want them to go more, like, all the way.
Yeah.
Like, have Macho Man conventions.
They should.
right?
That would be great. Yeah.
Macho Man's marrying people.
Brother. When I get you in the ring, chameleon, I'm coming in.
Okay, here's another one.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito. I was listening to your episode from a couple weeks ago, and while I agree with the problem of console stuff being shitty to install, I'm going to have to wholeheartedly disagree with your statement that PCs are a pain in the ass.
I mean,
console and all those, they always have more problems than PC anytime you release a game.
Consoles always have more problems than a fucking infinite variable PC.
So, I don't have
Okay.
to worry about fucking running out of hard drive space and buying like fucking new hard drives and you have to switch them out and shit. Like, no, they all just connect. You can have like 10
Dude, I have
hard
so
drives
many problems with PCs and like.
So, yeah, man, I don't know what you're talking about.
I spent forever trying.
You don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a fucking computer that could go at any moment. Any number of things could fuck up in a computer.
And also, yeah, because there's so many. At one point, I really was like, I just want to run Skyrim in a window. I don't want to run it full screen, so I can have like my other monitor, you know, have like Discord chat up or something.
It's a computer with one manufacturer. What do you mean it's not better? Of course it's better.
Considering I spent like 3 hours trying to figure out how to get Skyrim to run in a window because I don't think it does it normally. I think it was Skyrim. And you have to like install some hot fix that some kid modded together or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I could just be playing this on my PlayStation. I guess.
Yeah. You at least got to give me that the PCs are a pain in the ass and they're not connected to the television.
Yeah.
Oh, but do you know about Steam?
Well,
Blah, blah. No, I don't.
To transfer and stream it.
And then when you stream it from the Stream Link, you start buffering the shit and it looks like shit. I kind of want that Steam handheld though. I was thinking about that today.
Yeah.
You seen that thing?
Yeah.
Steam
I looked
Deck.
at it and I said, don't care.
It's too big, but
I'm on a don't care kick.
you don't want stuff?
Mm-mm. I don't read about things that I want. Nope.
I'm all
Don't want
excited
that.
for the Analog Pocket, which is coming in December.
What's that?
It's the Game Boy that runs all the stuff.
What's all the stuff?
Well, it will run Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, and then you can get little things to plug in to run Neo Geo Pocket, Game Gear.
Oh my God!
It'll run TurboGrafx games on it. And it's by those guys FPGA technology, so it's like 100% compatible.
I just want a new way to buy Mario.
Did you
Where
try
can I
the
buy?
Retron?
Can I play it on a fucking table? Like, can I play it in rice? What's the?
No, but this I can use the cartridges I already have, so I'm not
Play it in
buying
my
a new
car.
thing.
Oh wow!
I loaned you the Retron. Did you even plug it in?
No, I haven't plugged it in.
You
I'm
motherfucker!
sorry.
You've had it for like 2
I
weeks.
do. I want to, but you got to understand. If I plug it in, that's 10, 20 hours gone.
You're gonna play 10, 20 hours of Mario?
Over the week, yeah,
all
sure.
right.
Yoshi's Island.
All
I get Punch Out, dump a bunch of money into it, and I say, "Why did I do this? Why did I do this again?" Okay, let's see here.
Hey, Dick. Hey, Vito.
What's up?
Just want to say that your previous guest or whatever, like Dr. Kevin or whatever the fuck his name is, like he's
Dr.
100%
Kevin P.
right about the whole
Hickerson.
nuclear shit. Like,
Oh, really?
shit, I was even camping
over in Arkansas, right? And there's a big ass like nuclear facility. I asked them about it, and it's still in the 70s, but like yet they provide carbon-free electricity to everybody in the area.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not gonna fucking pet you.
Good.
Fucking cat. But no, I mean, like,
you don't have to narrate everything that you're doing on the call. You can just ignore it.
That the people who have died to nuclear power plants and the like is extremely low in comparison to all forms of
death,
energy, and their production.
Falling into the coal mine
deaths that have even occurred with wind power, even with solar, that are more than even nuclear. And what gets me even on top of it too, with all this stuff, is that it's mostly spearheaded by the Green Party, I guess a bit of the Democrat Party, but especially the Japanese. The Japanese fucking hate it.
Really?
Look at Miyazaki and everything. His whole shit, he was just like, it's going to kill a bunch of people.
I don't know what that is.
Fuck off, dude. You know, just because they suffered a couple of bombs. But, like, the thing is that with
Just
the nuclear
because they
power
suffered a couple of bombs.
is that there is even newer forms of technology. There's nuclear fusion that they even discovered, which they need to research more, which produces zero waste and produces
That's
even
what it was
more
in Spider-Man
electricity.
2, I'm pretty sure.
If anything,
right?
I think they said it could produce dark matter or something like that.
Okay.
I mean, it's like,
This guy
all
has
right,
no
why not
idea what he's
invest
talking
in this
about.
more?
That's
Why not
fine.
do more? Oh yeah, that's right. Because
I like that he's like, we just
dark matter.
Go fuck
It
yourself.
generates dark matter.
I like that he said we just discovered fusion. I'm like, no.
It generates mystery matter.
We've known about that. And
You know, we named it that because we don't know what it is. It generates
dark
that.
matter. I know a lot about that. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you for your call.
Thanks for your call. I have a feeling that guy could really get warmed up.
I think that guy has a real background in nuclear, all sorts of things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, one more.
I got a fucking problem. It's no excuses at any time. I was out fishing at an abandoned dock, and it says no fishing, but I figure, oh, that's for the people swimming. No one's swimming today. It's too fucking cold, too fucking windy. I'm fishing, and no fish are biting either for those exact same reasons. But regardless, I'm fishing there.
No fishing at any time.
Because it's an exception. Nobody's swimming, so I can fish, right? Apparently not. No fishing means no fishing ever. Fucking stupid.
Did someone yell at you?
Every rule has its exceptions, I'm sure. You know, you can kill a guy if he's that bad. No,
yeah, Alec Baldwin can kill whomever he wants.
Biggest fucking problem.
He gets a pass.
USA nuked two nukes, me 0.
But you're not allowed
Alec
to have
Baldwin,
nuclear.
2 murders, shootings, Trump, 0.
Did you ever read the story of the kid who was building a nuclear bomb in his garage?
Yeah.
It's a good story.
It is.
They made a
all the
movie
Americanum out of the smoke alarms
Yeah,
that
he
he
was just going
gathered,
around
and
just
then
like-
everyone was... See, that kid's a fucking hero.
Yeah, you should have ghost nukes.
All right, everybody.
Let's check out the chat
Oh, yeah.
real
Here
quick.
you go. Whoops.
And Dick has screwed it up. And we have a couple super chats coming in from Rich F with $5. Says, I bet money that Vito doesn't know how to use a ratchet strap. I've used a ratchet strap.
Describe it.
It's the wide strap with that metal thing that you
What do you call
rock
that?
back and forth on it.
What is that called?
A ratchet, I assume? Wait, am I wrong? That's a ratchet strap.
Of course you're right.
Yeah.
With the metal
What would the metal thing be called? I assume a ratchet. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what a ratchet is?
Well, I know I have like a ratchet, like a wrench.
Do you know what the mechanism of a ratchet is?
I don't. I understand they have the same. I don't know how it works exactly.
Could you describe what a ratchet is?
Well, does it have like teeth to catch or something?
Okay,
Is that
yeah,
how
you got
goes?
it.
Yeah.
You don't need to be shy.
If
you're gonna get it wrong hard. You know, I'm not gonna give you partial credit.
I couldn't explain the exact. I would have to, look at a thing.
You get teeth in there.
Yeah, the teeth catch
You
on.
got it.
Whatever.
You got it. I'm not an asshole.
All right. Some people would be though. They go,
Not
this
me.
guy doesn't know the exact torque.
You got teeth.
Yeah, you got
teeth. You figure out the rest.
That's all you need. Is that pop quiz?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm wearing the wrong glasses.
Poop is not
today.
pee, he
It
says.
says poop's not pee for $4.99.
Okay.
We have Shinshan25 says, let's be very honest. Vito's problem with fixing cars is projection. He just can't fit under the car. Dick has the best / worst problems.
What do you think about that?
I would need to jack the car up to get under it, but that again, that's another a period of time I don't want to deal with, and then you got to worry about it falling on you. Wouldn't you just rather take it to a garage and they can get under it? They got a whole platform or whatever.
Yeah.
We have the wonderful Jayhawks DX with $49.99, keeping the show alive. Thank you very much. Says, here's some money I've been saving up for New York in the coming 2 weeks.
Thanks, buddy.
Upside down smiley. Is that a reference to something? Is something happening in New York? I have no idea.
I don't know,
but
we don't know if there is.
Thank you for giving us the money you were saving. We have Wet Bandit $2. When are we getting Sean on the show? Sean has expressed an interest.
No, don't tell him for $2.
Okay, never mind.
You don't have to answer everything. We're reading it, and you don't get an answer for $2 fucking. When Sean coming in, here's $2. Oh, thanks for the $2.
And we'll give you the actual date. How's that? Robert Pickle Snickle for $10 says, the biggest problem is obviously that dude is still working at Netflix. I'm going to make a video about this guy, Joe Cristalli, big violent
Glass Joe.
I got to check back in with the LAPD because I assumed that they took my complaint and tossed it in a pile. Mersh is a jerk. Or both of those?
No, there's another one. Hold on. There's one. There it is.
Yeah. All right. We have Justin Gomez. Pick my damn problem from Discord for the bonus episode. Well, if it's a good one, maybe we will.
Yep. Okay. Bonus episode now. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.